Just sit right back and you hear a tale of a silly trip that started from Lake Norman aboard this tiny ship. The mate was an average sailing man, the skipper could not drive. 5 passengers set sail that day, they're lucky to be alive. They're lucky to be alive. The weather started getting rough, the tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the guppy would be lost. The guppy would be lost. The ship set ground on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, with Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife, a female driving star, the professor and Mary Ann, here on Hallodega.
Well, it's often been said that Talladega is a world all its own. Today, it is literally an island. The setup, presented by Prerace, is now a 1-hour tour. It started off so innocent. 2 crew members, 5 passengers on an adventure to NASCAR's biggest track. What could possibly go wrong? Hello, everyone. I'm Mary Ann, and representing the drivers, the natives of this island, we have Ginger. We are 2 of the passengers who set off on the trip from Lake Norman, but we are not the only 2. We will be joined by the professor, the Howls, the millionaire, and his wife. And throughout the next hour, we are going to try to figure out how to get off this island. And as we do, we will also bring you up to speed on the adventures of those natives, the Camping World Truck Series drivers, as they race towards the treasure chest. And navigating it all for us, the skipper and his little buddy.
And Marianne, we're down here in the garage. Hello, Skipper.
And hello there, little buddy.
I'll tell you what, this season it's been like Todd Bodine has sort of been on his own little island when we...
Any work on getting us off this island?
Well, Marianne, we have climbed to the highest point we could possibly find here on the island, and I've been working on a few different theories. I think after watching what Ginger actually took and jumped out of a plane, I think if we get high enough up, we could fly off of this plane, and potentially with bamboo and some of the leaves around the area, I think I can make either a plane or at least maybe a glider. What do you think, Mr. Howell?
He's impressive. You're so impressive, Professor.
Well, thank you.
I am so confident in your ability to get us off this island. But before we go, there's a race today, and there's going to be a trophy given away. Just like I'm your trophy, Thurston. Some other boy is going to get a trophy today.
Yeah, and you looked a lot better back then, Lovey. But you're so sweet right now. But anyway, I think I really like that Bodine kid we were talking to just a few moments ago.
Sure.
I think I might hire him to be our driver.
I want that Bush. I think he would be a good driver.
He'd be good. We'll do both of them.
Okay,
we'll do both
buy
of them.
me a team.
I'll buy you 2 teams. 2 teams.
And it's a beautiful thing up here with the Howells, because obviously they have the finances that could get us off this island if I can just figure out the right formula to get maybe a vehicle. We do have the finances. If I could just get a vehicle to get us off this island, I think it will work out, Marianne.
Despite finishing ahead of Todd, he didn't gain any ground as Todd finished right behind him. Gilligan, does Kyle have a trick up his sleeve this holiday weekend?
Well, there's no question about it. Kyle Busch has been scoring a lot of points, and I think he's in that Owners' Championship. But I'm wondering, could you get your remote control truck and show us a way to get off of this Hallodega Island? We're trying to get out of here.
I don't know if it'll figure out a way off the island. I might need to go back and get a Traxxas boat for you to get off the island. But the RC truck, it'll find our way to the shore at least. But, yeah, we're looking forward to today's race. We got a great Tundra.
Nearly 200 miles an hour. One mistake can cause what we just saw.
Yeah, and Rick, you can't predict where it's going to happen. We saw crashes at every point in this track. Going down the back straightaway, we crash. In the turns, everywhere. So, and what happens is with every lap that passes by, the intensity goes up, 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 up. Higher and higher every lap. You got to start making some moves near the end, and when you start making those moves, big crashes sometimes happen.
And you don't even have to make any mistakes to have a big one. You could be going for the same real estate at the same time. Nobody made a mistake, but you end up getting together and then you cause a big mess. Michael, you and I have both been in a lot of those big ones here, unfortunately, but it just...
I thought this one was pretty good. We were able to listen to the ball games.
I was working on this for the last couple years, and it's a pad that you touch, and you're able to contact people from another area on the world, in this same world. So I think I'm going to do it. I call it my pad. What do you think?
I think it could catch on. How about you, Mr. Howell?
My favorite episode was when Marianne woke up and thought she was Ginger. No, she went from the country girl to the glamorous beauty queen. That was my favorite episode. How about you, Lovey?
I like the one when I woke up
over at Marianne and Ginger's hut after a crazy night of drinking pina coladas and margaritas. It was special.
Lovey, that wasn't a dream. That really happened.
It got out of control, didn't it?